Hello there, Sp4zie coming right at you. Welcome to another vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit hungover. But that's okay, because today we're gonna cure it with some activities. Me and one of my best friends, Isabel, you guys seen her in the vlog before, are gonna head out and do some mushroom picking. Hunting. Hunting sounds better. Mushroom hunting. It's a gorgeous day out, and when you're in Stockholm, the forest is just around the corner. And I think we're gonna be able to find a lot, because the weather conditions has been perfect. Can't wait to make a little mushroom toast when we get back. Let's go! Perfectly equipped for the wilderness. Oh, and let's not forget, probably the last time I'll be able to wear this for a while. Ah, the summer. Why did it leave us? Okay, let's go. Hey! Nu ska vi göra content. What car is this?
My parents.
Your parents' car. Perfect. How are you today?
I'm actually very good.
Are you?
Yes.
Did you have a calm night last night?
Yes, I fell asleep on my couch at maybe 10, woke up at 2 and then went to bed.
I love your leggings.
Thank you.
They're so flowery.
Thank you.
I'm pretty hungover, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Let's eat some food before we go. No. Are you full?
Yes.
Let's go and hunt some mushrooms.
Yes.
Did you have a secret place that we were gonna go to, or?
I don't think it's that secret, but yes, I have a place.
But it is a place.
Yes.
There's a lot of cars.
Fuck!
Look at those bastards with their bicycles and their mushroom bags. Ah, perfect. Well done. You're such a good driver.
Ah, yes!
Oh, this is where we were with Coke TV, by the way. It's a lot of fun. Never thought I'd come back this soon. You're like blending into the environment with your leggings.
Yes.
I can hear people ruining our nature experience. Oh no, they're in the Höghöjdsbana. They're climbing the trees. Woo! And look here. Our first little mushroom. Now these are not edible.
No.
But a good sight. I always get a little bit scared when I see these holes. I wonder like what type of animal has done it. Oh! Isa? Var är du? Are you taking a shit or are you finding mushrooms?
I'm finding.
What have you got? Got the same! Trattkantareller.
Yes.
Chanterelles.
Yes.
I just remember what the word I was looking for. You're foraging for mushrooms.
Oh.
Forage. That's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Iglando, I speak it. Perfect. Now all the pros that are walking around here, they have little cute baskets.
Yes.
To pick their mushrooms. But we use plastic bags because we're shit. I think generally the conditions are perfect right now for this POSTBOX. The problem is that a lot of people have been here. So what we need to do is head inwards. Look how camouflaged they are. That's the thing. Oh, that's a big one. La 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 la.
Isa girl. La 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 la. And there's more in there. You should search here, darling.
Okay.
Jag hittar inget. Men jag hittar inga. Här fanns det inte svamp för 5 öre. Jo, här är en.
Ta-ta!
Oh my god, that's the biggest one yet.
Look at that. That's a big one.
It's like so crazy because once you sit down, you're walking around and you're like, there's nothing here. And then when you sit down, they just start appearing everywhere. Like your eyes get used to it and learn what they look like. But I'm a bit scared because there's a lot of people here and I don't want them to steal my mushrooms. Pick them all.
And of course there are also blueberries.
Here in the summer you can go for a swim and it looks like this. And in the warm summer evenings, us Swedes, we like to sit down at these cliffs here, bring our barbecue, get a little tipsy and just enjoy. Spiderman. Oops. I think we're done. You think we're ready to go home?
Yes.
All right, let's move it. All right. And there's a little spider. Bonus spider. This is a good result, I'd say.
Now we're gonna get to the boring part, which is cleaning them. Are you excited?
Yes.
Let's begin.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at our little harvest. So, nice doing business with you.
Thanks, love.
Great forage, did. Alright friends, it's the day after. Here we have the catch of yesterday. And I'm gonna make a delicious mushroom toast. In my opinion, the best way to enjoy freshly picked mushrooms like this. So let's go. Time for some Chef Sp4zie again. Man, this really is turning into a cooking channel. Before we get going, a quick note. If you do go out to get your own mushrooms, make sure you know what you're doing. It can be lethal, okay? And if you're hesitant about any mushrooms, just don't eat them, okay? Don't do it. So we're gonna firstly dice some nice shallots. And then I've got some fresh parsley. Gonna dice that as well. Thyme also works great, but I just love the way parsley has that earthen sort of vibe to it and works well with the mushrooms. So I went with parsley. Then in a dry pan, we're gonna saute the mushrooms. We do this on a pretty high heat because we want to release all the moisture that's in the mushrooms. You can see all that? Yeah, that's what we want to get rid of. Once all that moisture has evaporated onto your camera lens, we can go in with a generous knob of butter and fry our shallots together with the mushrooms. After that, we season with a bit of salt and pepper. Usually mushrooms do great with a generous pinch of salt. I do a little bit less because of reasons that shall become obvious. Once you got some good color, go in with a parsley or whatever herb you decide to use. I felt like mine needed a little bit more butter, and I also go in with some garlic. And at this point, you could stop. Put this on a toast and it'll be delicious. But if you want to make them a little more luxurious, we're going to thicken it into almost a stew. First, to go in with a little bit of flour. We saute that for 2 minutes until there's nothing white in the pan anymore. And then we go in with some luxurious cream. And here I also add a little bit of soy because I love the way it sort of darkens everything. And this is why I had a little bit less salt earlier, because the soy will add salt as well. And that's your mushrooms done. Now we can plate it. I use a pretty thick slice of bread that I've roasted with a little bit of olive oil, and then be generous. Oh yeah, get that on there. Finish with a bit of fresh parsley and attempt to do something with olive oil. What are you doing? And there it is. Simple, delicious, and very Swedish. Oh yeah. The bread is crispy, the mushrooms are gooey and sticky, and here we go. These are free. You can pick them for free. Incredible. Makes you realize there are things you can appreciate about autumn. Now I'm full. Making food makes you happy. Who would have known? Who would have guessed? Before we end the vlog, as per usual, question of the day. And today's question comes from Sebastian Jaminiz. How much of the adpocalypse has been bothering you? And if by any case you don't know what he's talking about, he's talking about the fact that a lot of YouTubers are getting their videos demonetized for no real reason other than YouTube. And my answer to this honestly speaks for how kind of random and not thorough this system seems to be. People speak of the bot going around demonetizing randomly, and I haven't seen any of it yet. I haven't really researched why or how, because there's a lot of other creators that are sort of in my vein of content that are getting hugely struck by this, and it just sucks. It sucks to see. But personally, I'm of course really happy, and fingers crossed nothing will happen. But luckily there are other options to make revenue. There are sponsors you can work with. There are, patrons that you can set up and stuff like that. And I think we're already seeing YouTubers sort of take that way now of making their monies. And that's always this necessary evil of all this. Like, we love doing what we do. We would love to do it for free, but then we have to live. So yeah, I'm just hoping that it won't happen to me, and if it does, I'm gonna have to look into other ways of making this a job that I can actually spend time on. But honestly, yes, it would suck, but you guys have always been there for me. Your support throughout the years has always been super amazing to me, and it's always something that I'm completely perplexed by, honestly. So if I would have to make alternate ways of making this my job, I'm sure we would figure it out together. And on that slightly cheesy note, thanks for watching this video. Click here to subscribe, click here to watch the previous vlog where I go into a cave, a mine, and I dive there, scuba diving. It's crazy, you shouldn't miss it. Go click it. Okay, this has been Sp4zie, and I'm out. Always need to throw one of those in there.